Hi. Let's learn about exports and their importance in the global economy. Exports are goods and services that are produced in one country and sold to buyers in another. Exports, along with imports, make up international trade. Instead of confining itself within its geographical borders, countries often intentionally seek external markets around the world for commerce, allowing greater revenue and transactional opportunities. Exports are incredibly important to modern economies because they offer people and firms many more markets for their goods. One of the core functions of diplomacy and foreign policy between governments is to foster economic trade, encouraging exports and imports for the benefit of all trading parties. Companies often measure their net exports, which is their total exports minus their total imports. Net exports is a component of measuring a country's gross domestic product, so exports play a factor in determining a country's financial and economic well-being. In many cases, a country will partner with another country to understand the demand needs for certain products. Instead of blindly manufacturing goods and hoping for an international buyer, the export process often starts with the manufacturing country receiving an order. The export process usually entails settling several financial matters up front. First, the exporter may seek out a letter of credit from the importer if applicable. This ensures the exporter can have greater faith in the transaction and will receive compensation for the goods once exported. A trade barrier is any government law, regulation, policy, or practice that is designed to protect domestic products from foreign competition or artificially stimulate exports of particular domestic products. Companies that export are presented with a unique set of challenges, including additional costs, financial risk, and foreign trade barriers, which are government-imposed measures and policies that restrict, prevent, or impede international exchange of goods and services. Companies export products and services for a variety of reasons. Exports can increase sales and profits, spread business risk by diversifying into multiple markets, and reduce per-unit costs by expanding operations to meet increased demand. Companies that export into foreign markets can also gain new knowledge and experience that may allow the discovery of new technologies, marketing practices, and insights into foreign competitors. To export goods, countries may incur high transportation costs and the risk of loss due to the transportation of goods. There are also difficulties for small and medium-sized businesses or governments in exporting goods, and exporting to foreign countries may result in currency risk. Depending on exchange rate agreements at the time of contract, a foreign currency's worth may deteriorate, negatively affecting an exporter. Every year, the United States is usually one of the top exporters of automotive vehicles, and in 2020, the United States distributed over $10 billion worth of vehicles to Canada, with other top countries receiving US-made vehicles being Germany, China, Belgium, and South Korea. As a real-world example, BMW manufacturing exported nearly 260,000 vehicles to roughly 120 countries in 2021, totaling more than $10 billion in exports. Here are 5 key takeaways. 1. Export refers to a product or service produced in one country but sold to a buyer abroad. 2. Exports are one of the oldest forms of economic transfer and occur on a large scale between nations. 3. Exporting can increase sales and profits if they reach new markets, and they may even present an opportunity to capture significant global market share. 4. Companies that export heavily are typically exposed to a higher degree of financial risk. 5. In 2021, the world exported nearly $28 trillion of goods and services, led by China, $3.5 trillion of exports. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.